Hello folks, Sunday message from the Cathars. The temple of peace on earth will be built by the heavenly architect. She is the designer of it, our heavenly queen, and she puts in it all her supreme wisdom, storerooms full of gifts and treasuries and virtues for new humanity, and most of all, unshakable peace. The temple of peace in our hearts gives humanity the possibility to live in peace, to discard weapons, to avoid wars, and remain kind people, the kind people that we are, without degradation. Because when we pick up a weapon, it's the beginning of self-destruction. It leads to degradation of the human being. This is where we are now. And in the end, it leads to the extermination of our own civilization. So this temple of peace was built by King Solomon 3,000 years ago. Alas, it didn't survive. But now is the time to build it again, to construct within us this beautiful temple of supreme wisdom. At the time of King Solomon, there was a lot of war, like now, violence, people set up against each other, nation against nation. All the countries in the world avoided Israel and their people because they instigated so many wars. But King Solomon was a peaceful man. He didn't want wars. And so he began looking for ways to change his people. And one day, our Heavenly Mother revealed herself to him as Alma Mater Dei et Humani, which means the mother who nourishes divinities and people. And King Solomon was amazed by her kindness, her wisdom, her many gifts, and he consecrated himself. He accepted her and he consecrated to supreme wisdom, and this is how he is known as the wisest King Solomon, because supreme wisdom spoke through him. And the neighboring countries began to ask King Solomon for counsel and advice, and his country prospered and flourished when he began to build the actual temple of peace. First of all, he built a sanctuary, a temple within his own heart, and Alma Mater Dei filled it with her gifts, her virtues, and her peace. And then the people changed. They changed suddenly. When building the temple, they became kinder. And the neighboring countries wanted relations with these kind people. And so today, we will do the same. The temple of peace will be built by our very Alma Mater Dei et Humani in our hearts. But what does it mean? We need to open our hearts to her. We need to consecrate ourselves to her, live by her statutes, and accept her guidance. And then changes will begin. I want to read to you a little bit from the book about King Solomon that John of the Holy Grail, John Bogomil, wrote. Just as the earth cannot live without the sun, so man cannot live without the spiritual sun of Alma Mater Dei et Humani, the mother nourishing divinities and humans. The Mother of God revealed her maternal kindness and generosity, so that mankind could finally become faithful sons and daughters and love the Father of pure love for who he is, the Father of endless generous love and supreme wisdom. O Alma Mater Dei et Humani, Queen of Peace, her scepter carries threefold peace in man's heart, peace between peoples and peace between states. So, dear friends, let us begin to build, construct the temple of peace on earth within our hearts,